be honest. You need to not portray one thing at church, or maybe you portray one thing at your church, and then you go to another church and you portray something very differently. Right? It's kind of what was happening here. Right? So let me say it that way. Be who you are. Amen? If you're not going to be a worshiper here up in the front of the altar worshiping and dancing, then why are you doing that when you go to a place that has professional paid musicians? Act in one way like you're all this, and then you come home and you can barely stand by the third song. You know it's going to be offering anyway. They're going to ask you to stand. We've got to be careful to be who we are and not try to portray something that we're not when we're around different groups of people. Amen? Does that land a little bit better than when we just read through it? And so we find in Galatians 2:16, he's saying justification is through faith in Jesus Christ, not the works of the law. And by verse 18, we get to the place from which we derive the title, and I want to spend the rest of the time on it. He says in chapter number 2 and verse number 18, if I build again those things which I destroyed, I make myself a transgressor, for I through the law died to the